Bonjour, aujourd'hui pas d'animation au début de la game. Aujourd'hui, je vous propose un match. Ça va être entre les Blue Jays de Toronto qui vont visiter Houston. Je me souviens pas de leur petit nom de l'équipe. C'est Houston en tout cas. On dit du côté de Toronto, c'est 5 victoires, 1 défaite. Et du côté de Houston, c'est le contraire. 1 victoire, 5 défaites. Fait que. Les Astros d'Houston. Fait que je vais commencer. On est à Houston. On va rester là. Tac. Ok, choisis mon pitcher. Ça sera pas long, je vous emmène à la partie. Dès que je suis prêt à lancer. Ok, c'est bien faible. Je vais y lancer, ça fait pas longtemps. Hein? 76. On va être le 76. Toc. Ok. Ça en va à la partie. On se revoit à la fin du match. Ou pendant le match. C'est en train de télécharger. On va voir ce que ça va donner au départ de ce beau match. Blue Jays Toronto contre Houston Astros. Bon match.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And he deals. And now the count is even.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
1 out, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. On the ground to the left. Out on the off-balance throw.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing to it for the Blue Jays. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And now the lefty just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Espinal makes a nice running catch. Now we check out the Astros lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Jose Altuve.
Well, they managed to hit over 300 last season, and I know batting average isn't as valued as it used to be. It's all about on-base percentage or OPS, on-base and slugging. But 300's a big deal, man, especially with the nasty stuff that these guys have and the velocity they throw as well.
Mauricio Dubon in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Right side. Springer on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Well, pretty clear to me, he was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got it by him for the K.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Now it's Justin Turner. And there's a foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Base is empty, one away. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Bounce to the left side. Pena tosses to first, and that is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
The pitch. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Kicks and deals. Late with the swing there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, Yainer Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Kikuchi over to first, and he's back in there. Foul ball there. In the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one fouled off. Two outs. Popped up. Turner brings it in, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Houston, and here is George Springer.
Well, Boog, Springer always grades well with his bat. He's been incredibly consistent at the plate in his career.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Kirk, a former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. Lifted in the air, right center field. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Isaiah.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nabs it, and that is that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. The pitch. Fought off foul. Yo, 1. Fastball for a strike. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Guerrero hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder,
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. On the inside corner for a strike. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Punched that ball down the opposite field line, just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Pitch misses. 1-0. Tying run in scoring position here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Myers takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And another ball. Mauricio Dubon waiting to hit for Houston. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Caught looking his first time up. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Goes down looking. So the Astros lead 1. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Santiago Espinal. Valdez back to work. And it stays fair.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Rips that one to right. Drops into the glove.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ripped to third and caught.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
Valdez checks over to first, and he's back. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and Turner is retired. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. we'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Alex Bregman. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. One hit, one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's Dalton Varsho. As the lefty gets to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And now the DH. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line to left. Fair ball. Varsho round second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Waste no time there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And the batter is George Springer. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground. Altuve. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. In the air, right field. Myers makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Let's go, Astros.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and Bichette is retired. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Astros nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. The pitch. That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1.
The line to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Coming around third is Abreu. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. That's ball for a strike. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. McCormick stands at second with no outs. And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bichette pulls it in on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Duval.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mauricio Dubon. And a foul ball. Man at second. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. Back here, so now a pinch hitter, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
And he deals. Pulls that one foul.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And forget it. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Lance McCullers Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now Turner in on that right side. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one to first, Abreu, and he handles it himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton.
Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Brandon Bielak, the young right-hander, up and throwing. France getting cranked up as well. 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And that skips into dirt. Base is empty, 1 away here in the third and final game of the series. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. 1 for 2. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So coming into the game now on defense, Joey Votto. He takes over as the new first baseman. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Astros, the left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Alvarez. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Alvarez, a former rookie of the year, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Left-hand batter waits. Well struck, right field. Get out of town. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Bichette sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one fouled off. The Astros trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
22.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the lefty in the air, right field. Springer sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Up next to the Astros.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2 outs, base is empty.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7. Here's George Springer. McCullers back to work. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting.
And now here is Alejandro Kirk. Fought off foul. McCullers, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Espinal, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And welcome back to the ball.
For the Astros, the first baseman, Jose.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chad Green.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here it comes. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And strike 2.
1 and 2 the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And there's one down. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
To the left side, but it is well foul. The Astros down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Myers.
Digging in, Jake Myers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And that's in the dirt.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Astros are down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
The right-hander back to work. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Righty to the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Turner is out. Both runners tagging. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second.
The batter, the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, one out. In the air, out towards right center. McCormick settles under it and makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Throw is cut off, goes to first, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Fly ball to right. And George makes the grab.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter,
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one almost got him.
2 balls, no strike.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. The Astros trailing by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still down by a count of 4-2. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, number 36. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Out to short, Pena. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
That's out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Astros 2. Eric Swanson gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Got it by him for the K. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Oh, he throws it away. Good backup, though. He's right there and no advance.
Now batting. Catcher.
One gone, runner at first. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Swanson in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That clips a corner. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
With the tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The tying run at the plate. And there's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pitch running here, Corey Julks. First and second, 1 out. Now, Jose Abreu.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Right through there for a strike. So the tying run at second.
2-2.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So it's their last chance in this one. Chas McCormick now at the plate. There's the strike.
0-1.
Je joue la game là, dans ce lancé-là. C'est la game que je joue.
Two on, two outs. Swings and misses.
Okay.
And the count is 0-2. The Astros down to their final strike. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's a one-run game.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So first and second with two outs. Jake Myers will hit next. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs. And fouled off.
Une prise.
In there, sets him down on strikes. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Très beau match. Ça a été serré, c'est le fun. Lui, Jensen, j'ai bien fait de l'embarquer. Il a fait un coup de circuit. Victoire de 4-3 pour les Blue Jays. C'était un triple. 3 matchs. Il y avait 3 matchs en ligne contre Houston. Joueur du
Fans,
match.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue
Lanceur
Jays,
gagné.
4 runs
Lucy
on
Kikuchi.
9 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base.
Yes, sir. Voilà, l'après-match. Eh bien, c'est ça. C'est un beau match. C'est serré. Ils ont remonté vers la fin. Ça a quasiment fait peur. Là. Voyez-vous, c'était 3 matchs que je jouais contre Houston. Ouais. 3 matchs à l'étranger. Pour ça, je m'en vais à New York. OK. On va checker quoi, ouais. OK, Wednesday. Yes. Wednesday. Yes. Bon, c'est ça, contre New York. Je suis sur la route. Fait que ça va être 3 matchs à l'étranger, je pense. New York, New York. Et New York. Après ça, Seattle. On devrait que ça va donner 3 matchs à New York. Là. Parce que Houston, ça a été quand même bon. Première, j'ai gagné 7-0. Deuxième, ils ont gagné 3-2. Là, je viens de gagner 4-3. C'était serré les 2 derniers matchs. Le premier match, je me suis foutu de leur gueule bien raide. Là. À New York, on verra bien ce qui va se passer. Le premier match, c'est 1h05. Le deuxième match, c'est 7h05. Et le troisième match, c'est 1h35. Fait que demain, 1h05. Non. Je peux pas dire que demain, je vais faire un match de baseball. Je sais pas. Aïe, aïe. Demain, samedi. C'est ça. C'est quoi ça? Ouais, faut que je check sur mon alignement. Là. Mon budget, ok. Set my trade pack. Ah, j'ai des offres de change de transfert, je pense. Ouais, je check ça. Fait que c'est ça, là-dessus, moi, je vais vous dire un gros merci. La fin, il n'y a pas de musique, il n'y a rien. C'est une image de la titre, posez pas de questions, ça finit de même. J'ai pas de fait de montage, rien pour la fin de ça. Fait que je vous dis un gros merci, puis j'espère que vous avez eu un bon match. Parce que oui, c'était un bon match. Fait que demain samedi. Ah, je vais peut-être faire une partie de hockey demain matin pareil, là, vu que j'ai manqué une couple de jours. Là. Fait que là-dessus, un gros merci. Bye bye. À la prochaine. Hop, ça n'a pas de chiffre là. À la prochaine.